we we are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Red Pill Lens, Red Pill breakdown, movie review, whatever you want to call it. Today we are finishing the Spider-Man trilogy with Spider-Man 3. I'm kind of sad that I had to do this because it made me reflect a lot of, like, it just made me do a lot of reflecting. Like, man, what did I absorb into my psyche when I was a kid? Because I'm telling you, these movies were literally my childhood. I remember seeing this movie in 2007 in person, and I didn't see The Dark Knight, which sucks because I didn't really know about Batman. Yeah, that's weird. Like, my childhood wasn't like, I knew Superman, but I didn't know Batman like that, and all I knew was Spider-Man and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, let's get started with this breakdown, and then actually I do want to mention the timestamps aren't done yet for Spider-Man 2. I didn't do them last night. I'm planning on doing both the Spider-Man 2 breakdown and this Spider-Man 3 breakdown timestamps right now when I'm going to go to the gym. So, and then I'm getting over my sickness finally, but I still have like a clogged nose, so I'm going to sound like a little fucking 4-year-old, which I already do, but whatever. All right, anyway, let's continue. Oh, and then one last thing, Wanted. I'm going to do that one probably tomorrow morning, so I'll watch it later tonight and get that streamed for you tomorrow morning. All right, let's jump right into it. First things first, we have the introduction and Peter's monologue. He's finally found the balance of life, Spider-Man, and relationship with MJ. So life is good. He's finally accepted the burn of performance truly, and now he's at that point where he's working on his Trinity. Looks, status, network, money, muscles, game, frame, whatever you want to say, right? So he's finally working on his Trinity. If anything, he kind of let his looks down. He's kind of a little flabby, if you notice him. He's not as in shape as he was in the first film. But he's Spider-Man, so he's fine. So then, Peter, it looks like he's... we go to the next scene, right? So it looks like Peter's trying to explain things a little too late to Harry. This is when they're outside of the opera house or Broadway show for MJ, and Peter sees Harry, says, Peter, let me explain. I mean, he says, Harry, let me explain some things to you. And it's a little too late by this point. Harry's kind of over it, and he's plotting on him because he's injecting all these fucking formulaic juices into him, and it's fucking up his brain, right? So next we have him go to behind the scenes with MJ about her show. He still has no game, and he doesn't just get it, unfortunately. He never just gets it. Maybe later on in the film when he does the bad boy montage scene, but he just doesn't get it. And MJ asks him if she was good in the play, and he said, yeah, you're good, you're great, whatever. And he does too much explicating, he does too much talking, and she just looks at him like, you're such a nerd, whatever. Like, she just wants him to get it, right? She wants him to play, be playful with her, state of play, or at this point, father figure, because they're in a relationship. Just something, man. Just be the Rock, have frame. She wants him to get the frame. So then, carrying on, MJ says she wants to be on stage for the rest of her life. This is a red flag. Why are you going to want to be on Broadway for the rest of your life? I mean, sure, I guess if that's like her passion, but really, that's a red flag. Your girl is being seen by hundreds of people, thousands of people every week, dancing, singing for them. Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good, bro. The fuck? And then Peter, he goes on and says, yeah, I'll support you. Bro, no. Grow some nuts and say, yeah, nah, you're gonna go become a teacher or some shit. Nah. You don't want to do this shit. Plus, it's her... It's just her providing for herself and their relationship. Like, her and Peter aren't, like, living together, but she's still fending for herself. So he kind of has no choice. So he really needs to up his financial game on this. Then we get to Sandman. 5th point. Sandman is a bum because he never accepted the burden of performance of life. If only he chose a good career path and started grinding from the young age of 18, you think he'd be going around with a gun trying to steal from people? And much less have a kid. Bro, don't be a loser. Like, be prepared for the future. Obviously, the future entails kids. So accept the burden of performance as soon as possible and just work, man. Do something. Don't be a bum. Damn, what a loser. How are you letting your child die? You're allowing your own child to suffer slow, miserable existence. You're a loser. Anyway, carrying on to our 6th point. Aunt May has... She's always with her bad advice, man. Aunt May with her bad advice. When is she going to learn? She gives bad advice to Peter when Peter goes up to her and says, hey, I'm going to propose to MJ and marry her. She says, you got to put your wife before yourself. This is standard blue pill advice. Shitty blue pill advice. And as a man, putting yourself first is the most important thing. This is like real talk. This is red pill shit. The reason you want to prioritize yourself is because your trinity will go up. And whenever you have a good trinity, we as men are fair. We are not going to throw you out on the streets and let you suffer, blah, blah, blah. Let our own kids suffer miserable death, unlike Sandman over here trying to rob people. Bum. But if we prioritize ourselves before prioritizing our wives to be on Broadway and singing and dancing for thousands of men to see her, it will eventually leak out into those around us by proxy. If you are high trinity male, those around you will benefit. You're going to be fair. You're going to be nice to those. Obviously, if they're either your family, friends, they've been day ones, whatever it was, or females, they're going to get benefits. They're not going to just be losers, right? So that's bad advice from Aunt May. No. Put yourself first, Peter. Don't listen to her. 7th point we have here. Harry's always been a good friend. This is after him and Peter fight, and he gets into like a little accident there where he hits his head, and he forgets the goblin traits. So Harry's always been a good friend because after he had his accident, he said to his nurse, those are my best friends, and I'll do anything for them. I'll die for them. That's... You can't find that. You can't buy that. Nowadays, you can't find that anywhere. You have to build that friendship, right? Since you're like a 2-year-old. That's fucking rare. And that is a good friend, man. That is honestly probably the highlight of this film, where Harry's like, man, I'll die for them. Fucking amazing. Fantastic. And you know what I noticed too is that people that are naturally inherently RP are always better friends because they know... They just get it, right? They get humans and they get people and they understand, you know what, this guy's plugged in or whatever, or this guy is RP. They're fair. They're more abundant mindset. It's just all fucking abundance mindset. There's too many benefits to it. And blue pills are so scarcity mentality and fucking goblins and shit. And yeah, no. So carrying on to our 8th point. MJ's mad over a critic review over her shitty performance, and that's her own performance. How are you going to be mad at Peter for something you did? Get better. Get a vocal coach, dance lesson, something to give a little pizzazz. Don't just cry about it to Peter and then blame him. Listen to how I feel, blah, blah. Nah, bro. Work. Like, if you're trying to work, get better. Like, find a course online and pay for it and study it. Well, this is before even social media. So, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, she's mad over a critic review, and Peter tries to help her get over it by giving her a experienced point of view about Spider-Man. Like, oh, Spider-Man has critics too. He's making it about himself, and he's trying to empathize with her. He is empathizing with her. but she wasn't having it. She clearly has the frame in this relationship because and she's running it to the ground too, because how are you gonna tell Peter, oh, don't give me this horse talk, don't tell me to get back on the horse, don't tell me this, don't tell me that, don't give me your empathy. I literally came here to just rant and leave. What do you expect? Peter's trying to help you, man, but he doesn't have the frame, which sucks. So you need to regain the frame. This is what I see right away from the relationship. In order to fix this whole relationship problem, Peter needs to regain the frame and run the relationship as a man and just get it. And MJ needs to back off her career. This is a good thing that she's losing her career. She needs to go do something else. Daycare. Be a daycare person. I don't know, bro. Don't be dancing and singing for thousands of people. The fuck? What the fuck, bro? Fuck do I look like? Alright, anyway. 9th point we have here. We get to Jameison, the only inherently RP aware guy that I'm maybe the Russian dad, but Jameison is definitely RP, and he has high blood pressure. It's probably after what MJ did to him to his son in the second film, how she left his son at the altar, the astronaut guy, which is fucked up. But he's getting tamed now because of the high blood pressure. He's kind of getting tamed. It's just the RP is being suppressed in him. He has this like buzzer from his secretary, and the secretary's buzzing, oh, your wife, and drink plenty of water. Like, it's just women ruining him, and he's like, thank you. So you're gonna make this guy blow up, man. And he does blow up eventually in that scene, which is funny because he kicks the guy out, then he tells the bitch, shut the fuck up, my office. It's fucking funny. Yo, that guy's lit, man. I'd love to work for that guy. Imagine working for a boss like that, man. That'd be funny as fuck. You'd be having a blast with it. I mean, probably not if you're a worker, but if you're an RP worker for that dude, you're fucking laughing your ass off of that shit, bro. Having some old RP, inherently RP boss, man. That shit's funny as fuck, bro. Or eventually, once we're older, right? We be that RP boss. We be that badass dude, man. That's the goal, man. You're not trying to work for some dumbass. You're trying to fucking be a RP boss. Be like, everyone, you get the fuck out of my office. Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up. Do what I tell you to do. And then all the fucking teenagers and shit that work for you, they're all laughing their ass off. Like, yo, this guy's fucking lit. That's the dream, man. That's the dream. Being in that guy's shoes. Man. Imagine being Jameison. Owning a fucking newspaper company. That'd be fucking funny. Alright. Anyway. 10th point we have here. We have MJ is becoming jealous of Spider-Man because they're at the parade and you could see her face after she walks out of her Broadway after she's been fired. She's like, oh, fucking Spider-Man. What a lame. Why are you hating on your man? You should be happy for your man. You should be fucking the front row seat right there. Like, what? How are you jealous of your man that's protecting you, the ultimate protector of you? You chose this man. You left the astronaut at the altar. If you wanted Beta Bucks, you left it. You chose the Alpha Fox. In this case, Spider-Man. So, you support it 100% of the way through. No attitude. Put a smile on your fucking face for once. You cynical bitch, bro. She's annoying, man. MJ's just an annoying bitch, man. I would have walked away fucking years ago. I would have sensed that. My spidey senses would have been tingling. Yeah, this bitch is a bitch. Fucking whore. So, yeah, a good girl would be happy for her guy, but this also shows why Peter needs to step up his financial aspect, because now MJ's mad over financial reasons. She just got fired. Her career's over. Could have all been avoided if Peter just stepped up his financial game. Okay? Trinity. And he's working on his Trinity. So, in the same scene we have here, Harry's gaming MJ. He puts her in a state of play. He's smooth with her. He's saying, why are you acting so weird? And he's letting her rant. He's just smooth with her, and MJ's open to it when she's in a relationship. You shouldn't be doing this stuff. Even if they are friends. I know there's this like triangle thing going on here, but still, you shouldn't let your girl have male friends. Otherwise, this is going to happen. But we see later on Spider-Man swings into the parade thing with Gwen Stacy, and Peter sparks indignation to MJ by kissing the younger, the hotter, the less passed around Gwen. Bro, she's a bombshell, bro. I'll give her, and I'm very fucking like, come on, man. You gotta have high standards of your RP, man. You gotta know a natural. You gotta know a natty baddie when you see them, bro. She's a natty baddie natural. She's easily a 8, even a 9. Gwen, and in this form right here, this Gwen right here, like, just, oof, bro. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. Fuck no. That's elite milk right there. This bitch, 2007, in her prime, elite milk. And that, enough said. All right. So yes, Peter is sparking indignation. This is a great game tactic. Even if it was accidental, it was a great game on Peter's end. So then we get to the hotel scene, or the restaurant scene, the little French restaurant scene. And Peter is visualizing the date in advance. He's saying, "Oh, how'd that ring get in the bottom of the champagne?" He's visualizing it. He's trying to be smooth with it, which is a good practice for your mentality, right? And then MJ comes up to Peter again. She's bitching and moaning, and he's talking about himself, which is good. He's taking her mind off of her. You need to take her mind off of her life. You just make it about yours, and then she'll calm down, right? So he's making everything about himself, but MJ's just bitchy, and then he sparks even more indignation when Gwen comes around, and more imagination, indignation, all that stuff is just compiling in MJ's head, and she's happy. She's finally getting that spark that she's wanted for so long, that women need, they crave it so bad. So yeah, MJ is thinking about Gwen, and how does does Spider-Man fucking give her attention, resources, time, this and that he's not giving me, so she's getting that jealousy. MJ fears she might be replaced soon by Spider-Man. Good. You need to feel on that. You need to be on your back foot. And this whole restaurant scene is highlighted by Gwen. She's like the highlight of it because she just steals the scene, man. The way she touches Peter, she's putting her hand on him. Just look at the screen. I got the picture up here. Look at the screen. She has her hand all over him. Her nails are all over him. Her eye contact, her body language. Bro, yo, what the fuck? And then how she compliments him. She's like, "Oh, Peter's a genius, blah, blah." And then Gwen literally puts the nail in the coffin to MJ when she boasts about her kiss with Spider-Man. She tells Peter, "You better have pictures of me and Spider-Man kissing." And she looks at MJ and says, "After all, who gets kissed by Spider-Man?" And the ultimate kiss to the upside down kiss, their kiss. This makes MJ's kiss from the first film with Spider-Man meaningless. It means nothing to Peter anymore. And MJ's like, "Yo, that's our kiss. What the fuck?" Like, she's in a position of powerlessness, and women don't want to be in this position because they are more attracted to their male, right? All right, this is RP awareness, guys. RP 101. So, especially a female with the frame in the relationship, and now she's losing all her power. She's losing her career. She's losing her power. She's losing her pussy power against Peter, and she's losing the frame of the relationship. She had the relationship in a chokehold, and now she's losing that too. No power whatsoever. She's finally gonna be in her feminine role, but that feminism trait and masculinity is fucking fighting her. That whoreness in her is fighting her. And at the end of the scene, MJ is ranting to Peter about, her imagination is taking over at this point. Her entire indignation is just climaxed, and there's too much water in the cup, and it's spilled over now. Peter has MJ shook. Now MJ's creating her own indignation after Peter explains things to her that, "Hey, calm down. We're just lab partners. Nothing's going on. Chill the fuck out." He needs to put his foot down, man. He was just being a pushover that whole scene. He needs to tell her, "Look, shut the fuck up. You hear from me. Sit your ass down. No more talking. That's it. You're going crazy. Just stop. Dead in the eyes. Take control, man. Just take frame, bro. What the fuck? Or walk away, man. Be like, I'm not here for this shit. I'm not gonna listen to you do this shit. I'm out of here. Fucking do whatever you want. Whatever. And just something, man. Some RP game tactic. It's just simple shit. But yeah, this tells me that she's lacking indignation on her day-to-day basis because she's finally getting that climax that she wanted, that imagination spark. So Peter, you're fucking up, man. You need to spark some more indignation to MJ on a day-to-day basis. So next point we have here is MJ calls Harry, again, her feminism, her whoreness is coming out here. She calls Harry and goes to his pad, even though she's still in a relationship with Peter. Bro, how? Why? Why would you even think of this shit, man? What the fuck? She's not wife material. Nope. He should have just walked up. He should have just stood up and walked out of that restaurant the moment she was showing these signs of her trying to control the relationship, trying to control the frame, all that stuff. No. It's over. It's Jover. Have you guys seen that meme? Joe over? Or is it Jover? It's Jover. Fucking Joe Biden. It's Jover, bro. We have a little side scene after that where she calls Harry. The Russian dad goes to Peter because he's trying to call MJ or some shit. And he gives him old contract advice. I think this Russian dad guy is inherently RP, but he was just brainwashed with the old contract. So he gives Peter advice like, tell your woman, I'm good man, you're a good woman, and that's it. That's fucking lit, man. That's fucking funny though. That's good advice though, man. Yo, the shit they come up with, man. That's funny as fuck. Shout out the Russian man. Yeah, he looks RP, and his daughter is pretty feminine too. The Russian baddie, bro. She feminine, bro. All right, so yeah, we get to Harry's pad and MJ's dancing and cooking for Harry. This is a relationship type shit. Why are you doing this with your best friend? Why are you dancing and cooking for him? And then she's reading poetry and reading the play. That is some deep conversion shit right there. Not deep conversion, but that's just good game. That's some good game tactics right there. And then she does the unthinkable. She's in a relationship with Peter Parker, Spider-Man. And she makes advances. She initiates the physical advances to Harry Osborn. MJ, Mary Jane, she initiates the physical advances. How dare she? What the fuck, bro? Imagine that was your girl. Imagine for a second that was your girl. She initiated. Excuse me. She initiated the physical advances with your best friend. How would you feel? Would you feel good? Huh? Weep. Anyway, so yeah, bro, she fucks up. She fucks up bad. She kisses Harry. So then, honestly, yeah, this is the next scene. Next point. Peter deserves the Russian baddie. Russian baddie, bro. He deserves this bitch because MJ dumps Pete after Harry threatens her, but she wanted this low key because. Let me just finish this point. She says she's lonely and Pete's not there for her, but she's the one that chose that life after leaving the astronaut for Peter. So she chose this. And now she's blaming Peter. No accountability. Zero accountability. And the reason she also kind of meant it is because she should know. She knows Peter's Spider-Man. Then she should know that he won't lose to Harry in a fight. I mean, come on. What does he have? A glider? He's Spider-Man, bro. So she should know, yeah, my man is Spider-Man. He'll kick anyone's ass. I'm not afraid. But she also wanted to. She was like, yes, this is a good moment to kind of speak my mind, while also not taking accountability. This is a fucking. She's gaslighting Peter here, man. This is a manipulative bitch. What a whore. What a fucking cunt. MJ is, man. I never liked her. I never did. Especially after this film. Next point. We have Harry wants smoke with Peter and tells him that the other guy is him. And he's just getting his lick back from the first film because Peter did take his bitch. MJ was his originally. Peter did take her from the first film. And he's also getting a little lick back for his pops about, you attack him at the heart, Harry. So, yeah, he's getting a little lick back, well deserved. I'm going to give Harry a slide on this one, man, because the fuck. Although it's not RP, do what you got to do, bro. Next point. In the montage of Peter being the bad boy, he gives the Russian baddie commands. Russian baddie, bro. Come on, bro. He's telling, go get me some more cookies. Go get me some milk. Go warm up the milk. Here, give me the glass of milk. Hand it to me. Go put some nuts in these cookies. I want cookies with nuts. Go do this. Variation. That. This. That. Now. Right now. Bro, this is ultimate fucking game. If she's not working for you, she's gonna find another dick to slip on. And work for him. And he also does another good game tactic where he's making the world the opposition. He's on the phone with Connors and he's like, Dr. Connor. He's fucking snoring and shit and sleeping and playing around with fucking Russian baddie. And Russian baddie is eating it all up. She's eating it. She's like, yo, this is lit. I've never seen this side of Peter. She's happy. She's getting that spark, that alpha spark. And yeah, this is fucking lit, man. He deserves. That's an easy smash. Easy fucking smash. Also with the secretary, he pulls up to the secretary lady in the news company, and he has game. He has confidence. Where did this come from? I don't know where this came from. It makes you think, are all men inherently RP? Nah. I think it's accidental RP. It's just by accident. But again, of love and war, men just want to be at peace at all times. They don't want to be playing the game. They'd rather have a peaceful house and play this fucked up game, blah, blah, how everyone cries over it. Just play the game, man. It's fun. Right? And that's another thing that I realized about the RP. That I'm just going to get a little off topic here. Off topic. Basically, this has to do with the game. I want to give you guys a little metaphor / analogy, whatever. Right? Whenever you either break the flow or you just show that you don't get it or you don't want to play the game with a female, you start explicating too much and you don't do demonstrate, you don't do that dance with the female. It's like no, this is more especially when you're trying to explain game to females. When you're trying to be that guy that, oh, the reason you like me is I'm confident, and the reason you like this is because I did this game tactic. You don't want to explain the game to females. You just want to play with them. Play with her and play with her, right? So it also is just playing the game. So let me get to the point. Let me get to metaphor. You've played Call of Duty before, right? Or you've played any video game before. Let's say this is 2013, fucking Black Ops 3 just came out, or MW3, whatever just came out. And you've been playing Call of Duty for years. You played all the previous Call of Duties, MW2, Black Ops 2, whatever the fuck. You played all these games, and you know how the game goes. And all your friends are in the main menu. They're waiting for you. They're in the party. This was back on PS3 when you had to get into the game lobby to... Oh no, we'll say PS4, because that way you'll be in game chat. You're in the game chat, party chat, and then all your friends are saying, "Hey, hurry up! We're in the lobby. We're in the main menu waiting for you. You're the only one. We have a 5-man here. We have a 6-man crew. Well, you're the last one to join. Hurry the fuck up! We want to play. We want to go. We want to go. We want to play the game. We want to get our adrenaline rush. We want to express our expertise. We want to play strategy, this and that. We just want to play, right? Hurry the fuck up. What are you doing? Why are you taking so long?" And your menu, when you click on X to continue, it says you must play an introduction. You must play a tutorial. And you're like, what the fuck? You're like, wait, my friends are waiting for me. I already know how to play. Just let me play. Let me go. I don't need a tutorial. I don't need introduction. I don't need a cutscene. And you're spamming X. You're literally just going crazy. That same feeling you get when you're going crazy spamming on X that you just want to play is the same feeling females get when you're either explicating the game to them or you're not playing with them, you don't just get it. They want to play the game. And this is their life. This is their biology. This is hypergamy trying to be exercised. It needs it. It's that, let me go right now. My friends are waiting for me. All my other female friends are playing the game with their guys or this guy, that guy. I just want to play the game with this idiot right here. Why doesn't he get it? Why doesn't he just fucking let me press X and play into the main menu? I want to load up into a search and destroy and talk shit to everyone and go crazy. That's their social calibration coming out. Why doesn't no one get it? Why are men so afraid of playing the game, and why don't they like it, man? I don't understand. But I hope that analogy kind of explains to you guys that same feeling we get when we have to play tutorial bullshit for video games is the same feeling females get when you just don't play the game with them properly or you try explaining it to them. Just don't do it, man. Just play with them. You guys really need to level up your game. Read book 5. Book 5 is a great book on that stuff, or audiobook. I read it physical. Funnily enough, I've only read the first one and the fifth one physical. The other 3 I've done audiobook, but occasionally I have the physicals here for the other 3 books, and occasionally I'll just hop in between them and just read some shit. Alright, that's enough of me. Back to the point that I was in. Okay, so yeah. On to point number 20. He takes Gwen for a date, and he gets a table, and he's smooth with it. This is still when he's bad Toby, bad Peter, whatever. He's smooth. He's like, hey, hot legs, get me some shade and shit. Fucking smooth, man. So he gets one last indignation jab at MJ with a dance scene with Gwen, but he loses Gwen in the process. This is a weird combination because it's a abundance mindset with a one-itis for MJ kind of play, because he lost Gwen. Gwen, again, an easy 8, maybe even a 9. So it's abundance in the sense that she's just another female. I lost her, whatever. But it's also one-itis because he's like, I did it all for MJ. You see that weird dynamic, that blue pill, red pill combination? It's weird. It leaves a weird taste in your mouth. It just never felt right. Even from when I saw that scene, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think that made a lot of like kids like RP aware, like, bro, you just fumbled the baddie over this one mid chick? What the fuck? I remember seeing that scene when I was a kid. I was like, yo, bro, you're stupid. You are dumb. So yeah, one-itis, very bad. Makes you do dumb shit. But yeah, he finished that dance scene, and then he hit MJ when he tried talking with her, man. You don't put your hands on a woman, or vice versa. Yeah. Big no-no. Next point we have here. We're going to make this quick because it's short little points and it's already at 35 minutes or 33 minutes. But 21st point, May gives bad advice to Peter to forgive yourself about bullshit because he's like, May, I'm not ready to marry MJ, blah, blah, blah. He gives her the ring back, but then she gives him some bullshit advice. I don't even want to go over that, man. Blue pill advice, forgive yourself. What the fuck, man? No, just become better. Don't self-deprecate, just become better. Learn from your mistakes. Simple. Next point, Peter asks Harry for help because MJ got kidnapped by Venom and Sandman. First, Harry says no, which is, I understand. I wouldn't help this guy. He doesn't deserve it, especially after he fucked up his face. His face is all burnt up and scarred up, and he killed his dad, and you don't deserve my help, bro. It's warranted. It's completely warranted. But then the blue pill butler comes and says, Harry, your dad died because of himself, his own glider. Peter was right, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes out and helps Peter and ultimately ends up dying doing so. So yeah, Harry's the ultimate friend, man. I've always liked Harry. He's always been there. He always had an abundance mindset of he doesn't care if his girl will get taken. He already has the money. He's good on that. He's good on this. He's just always been kind of RP. but he was blue pill in the first film, but then he kind of morphed into an RP aware guy later on, like a Bruce Wayne archetype kind of guy, and he's just always been a good friend. What a great character, man. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Harry's character is awesome. All right, and final point at the very end, we have MJ going back to Peter. He finally initiated something. He went to the bar and he put his hand out, initiating some physical contact, saying, hey, apologies, come back to me, let's continue our monogamous relationship. And she does, and that's the end of this fucking film. That's the end of the trilogy, man. I want to say that I don't think Peter developed as a character. I really don't see any character development. Only at the beginning of this film that he's finally getting the burn-up performance and working on his Trinity. But relationship-wise, man, I don't think he's ever going to go anywhere. And that's sad because you're putting this message out to kids, man. There's no growth. There's always bad advice. Every corner, it's always bad advice. It's never from one source, one solid source that's good, right? But yeah, as for my red pill score for this film, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10 red pill score only because of Harry, the bad Peter montage. It's showing some like bad boy aspects, some red pill aspects, and also how he games Gwen, how he games Russian baddie. You know what time it is, man. And yeah, it's just fucking. It's not much RP. It's just some little slight RP things here and there. And blue pill score 7 out of 10. It's a mostly blue pill film, right? So yeah, that's the end of this breakdown for this trilogy. Again, like I said earlier, I'm gonna do Wanted probably tomorrow morning. Get that broken down, and I'll be looking for some more films to break down soon. If you haven't checked out my recent Red Pill rant podcast episode thing, I broke down 2 videos on Twitter, and then I also did, obviously my Spider-Man 2 review, so check that one out. I'm going to do timestamps right now. I'm going to hit the gym, get my 10K steps. Damn, it's already 1. Fuck. Oh, shit, I need to work out. Today's leg day, and it's already 1. Fuck. Yeah, this took up a lot of time. All right, well, do leg day, finish off the day with 10K steps, and then get the timestamps up and running. And I'm seeing Twitter kind of go crazy over that one video for that NBA guy that I did a Red Pill rant on. I might go back and I'm seeing there's a lot of follow-up videos. I'm just going to scroll through Twitter. There might be an impromptu Red Pill rant later today. If not, it's probably just because I got other shit to do. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. I'll see you on the next one. Later.